Hey guys, good morning. Welcome again to Vivian's Reality, aka Jack of all trade. Um, you guys know, hey, I look different today. Hey, let me continue. All right, beautiful people, you guys are welcome to Vivian's Reality, aka Jack of all trade. If this is your first time here, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Okay, subscribe, comment, like, and share. Okay, be a part of this wonderful and amazing family, and I tell you, you will not regret you did. Okay, you guys are all welcome to today's vlog. It's going to be an interesting one. So yeah, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, depending where you're watching me from at this time. So guys, it's story time. But before then, I made up, today I just decided I want to make up. Of course, I want to do a sit down video, and I decided, why not just make up? And I just went to my makeup box that I've abandoned for a very long time. A lot of things I have inside of there are all expired, or the foundation is just not foundationing again. I'm telling you, the foundation is not foundationing. Everything there is bad. It's just the compact powder that is good, because I actually bought a very good powder. So the compact powder is okay, and my eye pencil, which is the 18, I found that it's still, I don't really actually make up. Not like I don't know how to do it, but a lot, my foundation, the prime, a whole lot of things have gone bad, really. But I got a few things to just do a very light makeup. Also, guys, how do I look? How do I look? I hope I look fine. Yes, so it's good to look different once in a while. And I think I look good. And I think I did justice to this makeup. Really very mild makeup, very light makeup. Just used my powder, the Tara powder. I used my Tara lipstick. It's a classic lipstick. Okay, classic, that's what I call it, I think. But yeah, it's, the company is good. What else? My eye pencil, the eyeshadow is MAC. All right, so, but I mean, it wasn't easy actually making up with those makeups. I've left them for a very long time, really, because I don't know. But anyway, that's by the way. So today, story time. So I decided to do a sit down video. I want to give you people gist. I got married in 2020, yeah, and I want to tell you guys what I went through. Okay, like, I got married during COVID. Do you know what it means to get married during COVID? You know what it actually meant. It wasn't easy. We had planned for a wedding. My husband made sure he paid for everything, because he didn't want any situation whereby they will say this has not done this one. So he paid for everything in 2019. I'm telling you, in 2019, we had finished arrangement for everything. And guess the mistake I made rather. Will I call it a mistake? Oh, yeah. He was actually saying, just pay. I don't want to owe anybody. But I paid everybody. We were not owing anybody a dime. The caterer, the woman that was the caterer, and the woman that did the decoration, and the woman I rented my wedding gown from is I used the same person. Okay, and she charged me, guys, for everything. She just charged me for the wedding gown. She charged me for the decoration. She also made my cake. Yes, so she billed me and gave me and we paid for everything. The wedding is actually supposed to be the wedding was supposed to be like, the arrangement, because I was supposed to use a garden for my reception. Okay, so we made plans for like it's going to be like a buffet, and then though if you want to serve yourself, you can go serve yourself. If you also want, there will be people stand by there who would actually serve. Okay, just in case, there are some people that wouldn't want to just go serve themselves. So I made that available, and I paid for 4 persons, okay, that would serve. My husband spent money, and then after everything, because the wedding was supposed to be in April, guys. The wedding was supposed to be in April. And in February, I mean January, it was January or so, if I'm not mistaken, I was hearing of this COVID in China or somewhere. And I was just hoping and praying that nothing really happens, that it doesn't get to Nigeria. Boom! We heard that I think somebody flew in with somebody flew in from I can't actually remember the country right now, but the person flew in, and it's I think the person is a man, was a man, okay. And this particular doctor, god bless her memory, she held him down, and as a result the woman actually died in the process, okay. God, before we could say jack, we were hearing stories of shutting down. They want to shut down. And I'm like, God, not now. God, not now. And when we were preparing for our wedding, we said we didn't want to use beef. We wanted to use chicken all through. Okay, so my husband's cousin, who has a farm in Jos, as in poultry farm, we actually paid him to for him to help us rear like is it 100 chicken birds or so. So we gave him money for that, and he did justice to that because the chickens were really very big. Guess what, guys? And we waited in April. Of course, there was COVID already, there was the lockdown already, but it was really very serious. There were no weddings, nothing. Okay, everything was cancelled. And so I think after a while, it was not, I can't remember months and dates right now, okay, but after a while, like after April, May or so, the ban was lifted a little. Okay, you could go to the market, get some things, and come back. All this language they kept speaking in just then was, they would tell you, go and restock, go and restock. So you go, they open the market, you go to the market, you restock, okay. And these distancing things, we started doing that, and little by little people started getting married. But guess what, now they tell you these are the people we want to support. Government had to actually tell us these are the people we want in your wedding. You cannot do a wedding with above 50 persons, okay. And God, I was like, God, what will I do? I am somebody that, where I grew up, I know a lot of persons, truly, because I did like 1,000 card. My wedding card, I did like 1,000, and I shared to a lot of persons, and I was really very, very, very worried. Now, the chickens already were dying, and the guy he said, what do we do? Okay, sell them out. Even if he wants to sell them, nobody wants to buy them, okay. COVID, people, and everywhere was really very tight. There was no money. People were just looking for money to buy foodstuffs and keep in the house. So the chickens they died until I think 50 was left. They kept dying and dying until it was remaining like 35. But the chickens are really very, very, very big. So I'm like, what will I do? And I told my husband, because I was of the opinion that we should postpone, okay, because I wanted a wedding where I wanted crowd, okay. I really wanted crowd in my wedding. And so going to do a wedding where there would just be 50 persons rather, was never something I wanted for myself, like really. And I'm like, God, what do I do? He said, okay, now I decided to start seeing if I could get back money from the people I gave money to. The man I rented the hall, I paid for the reception ground. We gave him 100K. I called him. I said, can I get a refund? He said he cannot, that he is not the reason for COVID. I cannot ask him for a refund. I said, God, what do we now do? And the lady for the reception and every other thing, I told her, because I bought everything already. I explained things to her, and I said, okay, after we're done doing this, will you balance me? She said she's not going to give me a dime. In fact, they were so honest. They told me nothing. Nobody was going to give me anything. And now, the major reason why we even had to do it was because of the chickens that were dying. Do we just allow our chickens to just die without doing the wedding? My husband now said he has spent a lot and he does not really have enough any longer, that he would actually prefer. So my husband now said he does not have money to start buying beef and all of that.
I want to sit down here.
All right. So he said that Brian has come. I thought I was going to do this video without him coming to disturb my life, but he's here anyway. So we move. So I was like, okay, what do we do? He now told me, he said money is had to come by. He had gathered this money, and that I wouldn't really understand him coming back, buying this and buying that again. He's not called out for anything. He kept complaining and complaining and complaining.
Your hair's fine.
Thank you, baby. So I now, at the end of it all, I said, okay, fine, we'll do it. As soon as the further relax the coffee, what do we call it? Is it curfew now or what? So I think April, May, in June, it was now relaxed a little, as you could come out in the morning until you could go to church. They told us, like my church, we started doing like a three or four services, okay, because they told you how you have to space one person to the next, and they didn't want more than 50 persons in a gathering. And at that point, and I'm like, God, what is really happening? At that point, I decided, okay, should we go to a place where it's really hidden? We went to a place called Flamingo. The place is just inside, but I looked at it, the place is just too far. There you could just do anything with people coming down, because it's like outskirts of Jos. So I went to check on the place, and man, the distance alone, the place is just really far. A lot of persons won't be able to come or locate the place. So there was no need for all of that. I remember I have to change. So what I did now was I said, sending messages to people on WhatsApp. Okay, the people I know I can call, I called, and I just decided, okay, we'll do 50. What do I do? We just have to do 50. All right. So in June, we fixed the date, and boom, the wedding didn't even last up to three or okay, let's just say 4 hours. The wedding didn't last up to 4 hours. Like the reception was just an hour or 30 minutes, because you have to be really very fast, okay, because it was during the heat of the COVID, so just relaxed it a little. But I was not happy, Mommy, because a lot of things went wrong.
Yes. I go to school today.
You go to school today? Yes. Beautiful. All right, so so it was the day of the wedding. We got ready, went to church. It was even in church, because they allowed us stay in church till, since you go to church in the morning. But the reception, they were really very strict. Security personnel were walking up and down. Once they see a gathering with more than 50 persons, you'll be held. In fact, my husband made a statement, and I'm like, I don't care, people should come. He said, see, if they come and catch you, see, if those security people, soldiers come, I will pretend like I don't know you. I'll go and stand somewhere. They said 50, just do 50. And my people, that was how I ended up getting married with just 50 persons. I ended up just reminding a few and sending them the new date for the wedding. I didn't get to start telling a whole lot of persons anymore that my wedding was so. I was really not happy, because I am somebody who knows a lot of persons, and I really wanted a lot of persons in my wedding. But the way I actually planned it ended up not working that way. At the end of the day, I had a wedding where there was no crowd. A little small, very small hall, but the woman tried. She did justice to the hall. It was really very beautiful. I showed her the man in question, who is that I paid for the garden. He went to pay for that place, okay, and told me there's a small hall. I actually didn't know, opposite where the garden is. Okay, so he went, showed me the place. Of course, it's a place that can take up to 50 persons. And so, guys, that's how he paid. Asked him how much he paid. He refused to tell me, but later I found out that he paid 16,000 naira, and I gave him 100k, and that man didn't refund. He did not refund. So that was how this lady, of course, she cooked. At the end of the day, there was nothing like a buffet. There was nothing like she bringing people to come and share food and all of that. I asked her. The decoration I actually paid, the kind of decoration I paid for, that wasn't what she did at the end of the day, because It was in a hall, and it was a very small hall that could carry 50 persons. So, can I have a refund? The man told me, you can, sorry, you cannot have a refund. And I was like, God. My husband said he doesn't care. That the most important thing is just that we're married and fine. He knows that me, him, naturally, he's not somebody, he does not like crowd. But me, I'm the madam crowd. Of course, I grew up in Just, and I know a lot, and I know lots of people. Okay, and you know, I wanted it to be that at the end of the day, it didn't work out for me. So, guys, that was my experience. I was not happy at the reception ground. They just called us in. We just came in, and one uncle just came from somewhere. Hurry up, in Hausa. He said, you should hurry up. We'll see security people standing there. Yeah, you know, you're not supposed to spend more than 1 hour. If you see the way the reception was done, but though it was really very organized, but I kudos to the MC. He really tried. Kudos to the MC. He tried. Okay, and I paid him well too. Him too. Can you reduce money for me? He said no, that he has spent the money. It is not his fault that there was COVID. So you see. But at the end of the day, they still thank God that it was successful. Okay, but not the way I wanted my wedding. Really, it wasn't the way I wanted it.
Sorry.
But at the end of the day,
Mommy, sorry.
the wedding,
Mommy,
we did the wedding during COVID.
sorry.
Okay, and when there was lots of restrictions. Okay, lots and lots of restrictions. So that was how we hurriedly did the wedding. We closed from the church at about I think 1 or so. We didn't spend up to an hour. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, we didn't spend up to an hour at the reception ground. Okay, that's how we now left, and we went back to the hotel. So, guys, I thought I should give you guys a gist. I thought I should just tell you guys stories of how you guys how I did my wedding during COVID. You know, the disappointment. I was me personally, I was really very disappointed, like really very disappointed, because what I had wanted and what we had planned it didn't work out that way. You know, so but at the end of Brian's, don't do that again. But at the end of the day, we give God the glory. It was successful, guys. All right, I thought I should just share this with you guys. Okay, and yeah. Okay, so yeah, it was a success. So I just thought I'd share it with you guys. And my wedding, my video, the guy that paid to video the whole event, okay, every time I'll call him, send, he will tell me he's still editing. Until I went to just 2 years ago, I went to meet him. Can I hide it? He said I should give him money to buy flash. I said, but I paid you for all of these things. He said, story, left, right, and center. I said, okay, if it's flash, there's a problem. Take, because I do not want it on CD. That's what I told him. People don't use CD. Don't give me CD. I don't need it. Just put it in a flash for me. And he said, okay. I gave him 3,000 naira to get a flash. And I kept calling this guy. He even made me I spent extra 1 week in Jos. I didn't leave when I was supposed to leave because I wanted to collect that flash from him. I kept calling this guy to no avail. Really. I tried. He stopped picking. And guess what, guys? He's now late. He's late. I was shocked on Facebook when I saw rest in peace, and I'm like, God. And this is somebody that just lost his wife not quite long, and I didn't just know. People said that ever since he lost his wife, he's not been himself and all of that, and that is how I do not have a video or recording of my wedding. I think it's just some footage that I have on my phone. Okay, I'll try and just post it. It's really short, but you guys just get to see it, and that's just it. So I don't really have a video, no frames, but thank God I was able to collect. And thank God when I was coming from Jos immediately after I got married, he told me I should go there. He's going to send the pictures. I said no, I did those pictures and sent to me. I need them. I don't want them in hard copy. Just send me the soft copies, okay? And that was how I insisted. I kept disturbing him. The day I was leaving, I almost broke his phone with calls, and I was angry. I told him, if you don't come, I will come and look for you wherever you are. That's how he came and transferred those pictures to my phone. If not, I wouldn't have even had a picture of my wedding. All right, except the one people use their phones to snap. And some of them wouldn't really come out like the one you pay the photographer to do for you. So yeah, so that's how I got married in COVID. But at the end of the day, we give God glory. He's been faithful. He's been faithful, and his marriage is not easy. There's this always ups and downs, but we give God glory. God has been faithful. So guys, I decided to just come today just to you guys how I got married during COVID-19. It was not an easy one. We lost money, really. Yeah, we lost money. As when I mean we lost money, we did lose money. But thank God, nothing was refunded. Yes, I forgot to even tell you guys the chickens. I had to take the chicken to slaughtered everything because they were dying too much, and because it became too big. Of course, if I had people to sell to, I wouldn't have bothered. That's how I took them to slaughter. They had to slaughter everything, just removed the intestine, left it like that, and then I dumped everything in a very big, emptied a freezer, put everything inside the freezer. Just is a place where there's always electricity, standby electricity. So we there was power to always power the freezer. So that was how we were able to save those chickens. It was there for like I think 2 months before the wedding, because that's what we still used. Okay, we wouldn't have allowed that waste. So that's how we left it there. That was how we were able to preserve the chickens. Left it inside a very big freezer, covered it there, and left it. And thank God for Jos. Jos is a town where there's always power. So we left it there until, and during the wedding, the chicken was still really fresh, and all of that. And we give glory to the God. All right, beautiful people, if you've watched this far, sorry, I have flu. I'm trying to treat it, so that's why my voice is like somehow. Tell me, how do I look? My makeup, I hope I tried. That's why I'm jack of all trade for a reason. I am jack of all trade for a reason. All right, guys, tell me in the comment section how I look. I hope I tried. I hope makeup is fine. I'm sure if I go downstairs now, they say, "Madam, what's happened? This is how you do makeup." I don't really make up, but see, I know how to do makeup. I really do know how to make how to do my makeup, how to use and do the contouring and all of that. But this is just a simple makeup. When I say simple, really light makeup, and I think I look just fine. I'm blushing on myself right now. All right, guys. Okay. So yeah, if you've watched this fast, I'd say thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Keep watching Vivian's Reality, and see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
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 We love you all, guys.
I love you all, guys.
Please keep subscribing to Vivian's Reality. Keep subscribing. And yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys. See, I'm feeling myself right now. I am like feeling myself like right now. All right, guys. So keep watching. And yeah, bye-bye. Bye for the last time now. Bye.